Remember, he used to be bragging to me about it, like, yo, I tour, my audience is crazy overseas in Europe.
My rate right now for shows is 100,000. Nothing under 100,000.
You could see that it changing a bit after he grew up.
If you got a problem in New York, I'm from Brooklyn, 18 Locust Street, pop out, gang.
In part 6 of our 8-part series, we see the wall starting to close in on 6ix9ine as he faces threats from both the streets and the police.
Anybody can get touched.
And that's what my fear is.
I'm just saying, like, yo, blood, it's not so hard to find me. It's not hard to find me. It's not hard.
When 6ix9ine came back to the U.S. from the World Domination Tour, he was so hot in the game, everybody wanted to work with him.
We got Kanye West, Nicki Minaj, Lil Baby.
Even when they were shooting people, every record that he was dropping would automatically touch Billboard. When something's hot, people try to embrace it and get near the fire.
In advance of his album release, he dropped Fifi, his collab with Nicki Minaj, and the record shot to number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts.
It's number 2 on Apple Music. Like, it passed Drake.
The same day, the video for Fifi dropped, the Gangsta Life finally caught up with 6ix9ine.
Gang, 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 gang.
I need everything, nigga. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get in the car. Give me your money. Give me your money. Get in the car, nigga.
The July 2018 robbery and kidnapping of Tekashi.
So you know Tekashi69, the rapper, the singer? Yeah, they just kidnapped it. 2 guys with guns.
We're at a red light, and a car just smashes the whole back of the car. Like, I froze. Doors swung open. Run everything.
I'm glad everything is all right. I'm glad everything's okay. I'm glad everything's all right.
The king of New York still stands. That's all that matters, man.
I saw the bruises. The bruises were real. It was like, yo, I thought I was gonna die.
It came from the inside. The only people that could have got next to me is the people that's already next to me.
I thought he was just saying that publicly, but he said that to me privately. If niggas can't get it from you, they gonna take it from you.
Just say like it wasn't no outside niggas. That's all, you know what I'm saying? It's niggas that know how King of New York moves.
What the public didn't know was that there was a lot of drama happening behind the scenes with 6ix9ine and the 9 Trey Bloods. The whole time I was reading the story, I said, where was Shotty at?
That's what I said.
Why you got that?
9 Trey member Anthony Harv Ellison robs and kidnaps and beats up Tekashi.
Give me the book. I'll try to call you, man. I'll pick up everything. So why ain't got your number? Because I asked for your number. They changed your number. I'll pick up.
They knew Tekashi69 had a lot of money, and they were out to get what they wanted. They wanted to get theirs, as they say in the streets.
There was lots of infighting in 9 Trey. The core of the rift is between Shotty and Harv. They didn't like each other. They had a fight over who was in control of Tekashi's career.
The hardest artist in America, ain't nobody hotter than Tekashi69.
Trey, wait.
Harv has sense, and Harv started doing a lot of the road manager shit for Tekashi.
At a certain point, it is determined that Shotty is going to be in control of Tekashi's career and the attendant money, and Harv is not. Harv is sort of jettisoned from being around Tekashi.
Tekashi just kind of pick and choose who he wants to disconnect with whenever he wants. Harv was beefing about some bread. Tekashi was like, yo, I don't have the bread.
Harv feels he is owed money. He feels like Tekashi is claiming to be a member of this gang and doesn't really belong.
Give me the car. Give me the car. All right, give me the car. Give me the car. We're going to shoot you.
Harv was punching him and then filmed him and said, say you're not Billy. Billy is slang for a member of 9 Trey. More important, I think, to Harv than the $365,000 worth of jewelry he got was getting Tekashi on tape admitting, I'm not a real member of this gang.
After that, he got a little bit paranoid, but he still felt like he was protected from Shotty.
My energy is too crazy.
So you took it to
Freeway.
But Shotty couldn't protect him from what was actually coming next.
While Tekashi is living it up in Dubai, shooting the stupid video, an apartment he is in the process of moving out of on Kingston Street in Brooklyn is raided by the police.
They raided his house and they found a AR, which is an assault rifle, and they found a stolen bag. Turns out the feds was building a case against the 9 Trey Bloods for several months.
One thing I feel in life, no, 2 things. I'm not gonna. I fear God and I fear the FBI.
Despite the raid, 6ix9ine was still standing with Shotty and 9 Trey.
Shotty, I want you to give him that strong Treyway. 1, 2, 3, Treyway!
But a month after that, everything changed.
What is really Treyway? Treyway is nothing without me. If 6ix9ine wasn't mentioning Treyway, would Treyway even be a thing?
The 9 Trey dudes were ready to shoot for you when you were with them. What do you think you're gonna do when you're not with them?
The swanky restaurant Philippe turned into a crime scene after associates of Brooklyn rapper Tekashi69 got into a scuffle with a bodyguard.
9 Trey start getting on the phone with each other about how we've got to get him.
That's cool, but now you gotta get violated. Yeah, super violated. Super.